Things have been quiet so far this afternoon and evening, but things could be changing a little bit as we head deeper into tonight with some clouds arriving. And by the time we get to 11 p.m., there may be some thunderstorms that will be drifting just to the northwest of our viewing area, maybe clipping the edges of these counties you see here. And in fact, by midnight, I can't rule out that some of these storms could maybe wander into places like Hamilton, Meridian, Lake Whitney, and Hillsborough. Those could be producing some hail at times, and that would be the first round. Then we get some trailing storms after that, which by 4 in the morning could be encountering some places between Goldthwaite and Hillsborough. Now, not all of those storms are going to be strong to severe, but a couple of them ought to be, and maybe even some chances of some large hail in a couple of those strongest storms. And again, that is late tonight, pretty much an overnight event. Some of these lingering showers and storms may be able to work their way closer to Gatesville and Waco by the time Sunday morning arrives once we get the sun up. But I don't think these are necessarily going to be a problem. These should be in a weakening mode, but maybe some thunder could be encountering some places as people are off to do some things there on Sunday morning. Now then we turn our attention to Sunday evening because we've got a cold front diving in from the north. That could allow for some showers and storms to get going mainly northeast of Waco. We'll say northeast of Waco and Temple. That would be the zone for Sunday evening to see some storms, which again could be on the strong to potentially severe side. Also packing maybe some hail and some strong to damaging winds can't be ruled out with that. Now there are question marks as to how many storms we'll see out there. Some models are saying that actually those could have a really difficult time getting going, but we could see a handful. And again, I'm thinking mainly for that in those areas you see drawn there on Future Track is where we'd be paying close attention. But tonight, isolated severe storm potential for these areas in yellow. We'll see a few storms in there, but in terms of how many are severe, I think pretty isolated, 1 or 2. However, I do expect 1 or 2 of those to be able to actually produce some hail, and we're talking up to golf ball size hail. That's why that number is at a 4, with a lesser potential there for the wind. This is not a tornado event, and flooding looks to be on the lower side too. So that's late tonight. And then we get into tomorrow evening. We'll also have to watch some of those storms up there to the northeast of Temple and Waco. Temperatures tonight falling down into the 60s, the mid to upper 60s. And then for tomorrow, high temperatures will be making it to 87 for Hamilton and Meridian, 85 in Temple, 86 in Waco. We'll see 82 in Hearn and maybe some 70s closer to Centerville. So for the 10-day forecast, we get the northerly winds in once the cold front passes by Sunday night. So Monday, we're looking at cooler weather, 72, 82 on Tuesday. And then there are some rounds of what could be some quick hits of showers and storms going through late in the week. We'll have to keep an eye on those. Maybe lesser of that to the Brazos Valley, harder to get those down to the south, but temperatures should mainly between the 70s and the 80s.